do the introduction for the Citywide Teacher of the Year. Our honoree holds degrees from 2 local institutions of higher education, of higher learning. This individual is actively involved at the school level in various ongoing activities designed to afford students maximum learning opportunities so that they can receive a high-quality education. The new Citywide Teacher of the Year has been employed by the school board for X amount of years. trying to get me onto Reverend Tiller. Our colleagues' expertise is utilized especially by the school in one of the core areas. The new Citywide Teacher of the Year attends various conferences and has served as a presenter. We invite you now to turn your attention to the screen where we will reveal the name of Portsmouth's new Citywide Teacher of the Year.
My message to others about education is that teachers, I feel, have one of the most important jobs in the entire world. I feel like we are raising these wonderful students to be our future. We can never take for granted that our students have the materials that they need, that a lot of these kids come in with baggage into our classrooms, and when they walk into our classrooms, it's so important that we as teachers just love on these kids. They're absolutely amazing, and I've had a wonderful experience in Portsmouth. My kids actually are cheerleaders for me, and they lift me up, so I get just as much out of being their teacher as they give to me.
I think Miss Miller is really cool, and when we do these games, she's really nice to us and doesn't want any bad sports. And then she helps us with our notes. She's very nice. She gives good nicknames, and we have a nickname for her, Miss Miller the Caterpillar.
She helps us through everything, and she really encourages us. That's why everybody in our class passed our benchmark. And I want to thank her for everything she has done. And we always do fun activities with Miss Miller.
I firmly believe that as teachers, we are the ones that instill a lot of the qualities that they're going to need. We also make education important to them. We help them value education so that they know that as long as they continue to have the right attitude, they continue to try and build up their self-confidence, that they're going to grow up to be amazing people in their lives. And we as teachers, I feel, help foster that growth.
Miss Nicole Miller.
Thank you so much for this award. Being a teacher has always been and always will be one of my greatest joys. Because I do it for the love of the children I see every day, I feel like I am rewarded daily. However, to be recognized by my peers, coworkers, superiors, and the administration of this amazing school system, thank you, Dr. Bracey, is an honor that will leave me forever grateful. One of the skills vital to all successful educators is time management. So with that being said, I'm going to utilize that skill by being swift in my delivery of this speech. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Teacher of the Year Committee for choosing me for this honor. Portsmouth is a city full of amazing educators and support staff, and honestly, we are all Teachers of the Year. Everyone who walks through the doors of any of our fantastic schools deserves recognition for the work that they do each and every day. The saying is true. It takes a village to raise a child, and so it takes an entire school to educate our children. We all have the power to foster such amazing growth of every student that we encounter. When they enter our schools, it is paramount that we not only develop their minds, but at the same time provide them with emotional support. We should continue to take great pride in knowing that the love, encouragement, and guidance that we give may be the only source in some of their lives. I believe teaching is one of the most important jobs in the world, and together we can continue to touch lives, change situations, be role models, and reach our youth. If we leave a positive imprint on at least one child, we have made a difference. So before I continue, please join me in recognizing all the dedicated employees of Portsmouth Public Schools. It has been a blessing to work in such a significant school system. While the challenges are plentiful, the successes are far greater. I truly believe that Portsmouth Public Schools is one of the best school systems in not only the Hampton Roads area, but the entire state of Virginia. I am so fortunate to be a product of such exceptional current and former administrators, Mrs. Ann Horn, Mr. Clyde Parker, Mrs. Angela Flowers, and my current administrators, Dr. Wayne Williams and Mr. Patrick O'Neill. They have all been important and instrumental in making me the teacher that I am today. Each of them have given me advice when needed, correction when necessary, and provided me with the opportunity to simply be me in the classroom. I was also blessed my first few years of teaching to have an amazing social studies specialist, current school board member, Mrs. Sarah Duncan Hines, who modeled how to make teaching fun and bring history alive. Thank you all for believing in me and for being the keys to unlocking my potential. One of the things I enjoy most about working at Victory is the cohesiveness of our staff. So many members of the faculty have aided me in my journey from first-year teacher to teacher of the year. Much of my success is due to the support, teamwork, and love of my coworkers. And in particular, the members of my current and former teams. There's a saying, there is no I in team, and the actions of my teammates prove that every day. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all. The next group I would like to thank is my family and friends. They have been a steadying force in rocky waters, shoulders to cry on, my biggest supporters, and a source of strength. I know that I would not be here today if it were not for them. I have to take a moment to just speak on my cousin. He was the motivation for me to never give up and to keep pressing forward no matter the obstacle or the difficulty. And this is a value that I try to impart in my students each and every day. Though he wasn't able to see my dream become a reality, he will always be in my heart, and I'll always be grateful to him for seeing greatness in me, even when I did not see it in myself. To my mom, who made the trip all the way from upstate Syracuse, New York, the real New York, and to my dad in his absence, thank you for all that you have instilled in me. Thank you for taking my calls and hearing me out when I was stressed. Thanks for listening to my stories about the good times and the challenging times. Most of all, thanks for loving and supporting me. To all of my friends, many of you who are in attendance tonight, thank you for being my friend. For a transplant from the north, you have opened your arms and hearts and sometimes homes to me and made me feel like I not only had friends here, but family. Last, but definitely not least, I would like to thank each and every student that I had ever had the honor and privilege to teach. Each of you have been a gift to me in your own special way. It has been an amazing adventure watching you come in as seeds and blossom into beautiful flowers in the garden of my classroom. From the songs that we have sung, the games that we have played, the successes that we have shared, and the many food-themed nicknames that we have for each other. Yes, I have been known as the golden enchanted apple. I have enjoyed every moment of being in your presence. I made it through many days simply because of you. You do not know how much you have impacted me. You have all left a lasting impression from the moment you came through my door. Present or past, each of you have left your mark. I look forward to continuing to watch your paths of greatness and am elated for the world to see what you have already shown me. As a history teacher, I look forward to the day that I will be able to teach about your contributions to shaping our world. In conclusion, thank you again, and it is a great honor to represent this distinguished district as Teacher of the Year.